just over the hump. This is the 2K Sports Halftime. Boston leading against Los Angeles. They've benefited from some excellent contributions from their bench, providing scoring in bunches when called upon. It's been a major advantage. Kendall Walker just having his way against Los Angeles. He has 13 points, and it's been bombs away from outside. On the Clippers side of things, they're managing to hang around. Hard to find a lot to like about their performance so far. They'll need to pay much better attention in the second half to the details. The details. Serge Ibaka's played great for 2 quarters. At the break, 7 points. Been outstanding on the defensive side of the court as well. Gotten the job done on the glass, too. Now let's check out the other games still in progress. The Chicago Bulls trailing the Mavericks out in Dallas. They've fallen behind by 5 points in the third in that one. Checking out what lies ahead for us. Over in Indianapolis, the Pacers will face off against the Warriors. 8 p.m. Eastern, that one gets started. That's it for me here in the studio. Time to send you back out to Ken Harlan and the crew for the start of the third quarter.
The Spring Halftime Report, presented by Spring. And as we return to view the beautiful skyline of downtown Boston. What a game we're seeing from Kendall Walker.
Wow, the threes have just been dropping for him. Absolute dead-eye shooting in that first half.
Could not have been a more productive day for him from long range.
Kendall Walker is out there with Smart. Then there's Tristan Thompson, and it's Smith. That's the Boston 5. And now the fast break, George with the ball. And the jam by Nicholas Batum.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Here's Walker. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And while we have a chance to do so, let's take a look at some of the numbers for Kendall Walker. 8th in steals, 8th in free throw percentage, and of course passing, such a big part of his game, one of the top 15 leading assist men in the NBA.
And Steve, I think we should take a look back at his top 10 steals ranking that you mentioned a bit ago. I mean, that's impressive. This guy gets it done. Jumps the passing lanes when appropriate, but he also can pick the pocket of the ball handler too.
George, covered by Smith. Offensive rebound. Outside, Batum. He passes to Jackson. And there's the pass to Ibaka. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. And that's now 9 points for Serge Ibaka. Tatum. That's good.
And I'll say this about him, Kevin. It looks like he's made of rubber sometimes because defenders just bounce off him when he's driving the lane. What a finisher.
And also, he catches a lot of defenders off balance, Steve, with his ability to pull up and drain shots off the bounce. It's a very effective skill to have.
And George, here we go. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, he tried to step in and cut him off, but just not quick enough.
And we have the benefit of replay, but I think they got that one right, which is the case most times, even though fans don't think so.
Now, here is George. 7 points in the game. Outside for Batum. 5 on the clock. Jackson passes to Morris. No coverage, that's it. Morris has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Now, timeout called by Boston.
Yeah, guys, I think he feels like he can make a few improvements during this timeout. Just kind of make a couple of adjustments, get his club back on track.
You know, coaches are always tweaking and tinkering with things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it.
Smart misses. Clippers trail by 10. Jackson dishes to Batum. George. That doesn't go either for George. Walker with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Shot to that. Into Smith. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
These guys know each other well, clearly, because that was a beautiful pass.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Back to Jackson. Pulls up. High post. That's good. Jackson's got 8 points. Here's Smart. Right now averaging 17 points a game. Back to Thompson. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Well, not the best statistic for him. I mean, his performance at the line, of course, very low numbers.
And somehow it's become a real struggle at the free throw line. He's lost his way there. I mean, he's not having anywhere near the same success he had there last season.
Tatum tried to bank it in, but he misses. Clippers trail by 12. Outside Jackson. Outside Batum. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his third foul so far. And the Clippers making a switch here. He kicks to George. Lets it go from deep. That is good. George has got 10 points.
Good job creating just enough space to let that one fly.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Outside, Walker. To the inside. Hangs in the air. And the layup is good. And the Celtics lead by 11.
All the points these defenders are allowing inside is inexcusable. That's 5 baskets in a row, and they've all been practically lay-ins.
Yeah, they've got to harden and toughen up down there, guys.
Outside, Batum. And George kicks to Batum. Feeds it to Morris. Pass to George. The tray. That doesn't go either for George.
He's frigid from 3. I don't know what's worse, that he can't hit anything from out there or that he keeps on trying to.
And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Rebound by Smith.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Here's Walker. But they recover it. Smith drives in, using his post move to get the 2 points. Smith's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out. That's the result you get right there.
And the Clippers making a change here. Beverly's checked in. Batum. It's George on the wing.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Back to Thompson. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And let's check out a group of shooting guards that have been doing some dirty work inside lately, averaging the most rebounds per game at their position over the last 10 games. In the third spot, Paul George.
And these are sort of your do-it-all guys. You know, even if rebounding isn't necessarily a priority for shooting guards, it's still an important skill to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. As much as you can do to help your team, you increase your value and your importance. And the guys on this list give their team a huge boost with their ability to squeeze the arm.
Now Walker. Paul George missing from long range. Walker's shot is off. Left side Jackson. Lets a floater go. Rebound by Smith.
He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Smith's got 10 points in the game.
You know, size-wise, this is not a great one-on-one matchup for him, but he got that shot to go.
But you wouldn't know it by how he finished. That's a nice hoop there.
Looking to end the drought. And lots of contact here. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Looking at the game for George, he's got 10 points, and he's knocked down a pair of 3-pointers in this game, too.
Well, they might want to think about setting a few more screens for him to try to give him another open look or 2.
And the Clippers making a switch here. And George drops them both.
Boy, his free throw shooting, just another reason he's such a good all-around player.
Celtics leading by 13. Nice shot by Smart. Smart's got 6.
Shaky defense down low again. It's been a mismatch in the paint.
I'm sure they didn't go into this one expecting to get battered like they have inside.
Here's Beverly. Right now averaging 5 points a game. Good.
Very clever passing. That was just beautifully done.
The Celtics have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Walker goes in. Thompson. Smith on the wing. Puts up a three. The rebound by Patterson. Here's Knott. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
So a moment to see the story on Tristan Thompson. Going well for him this season. 7th in field goal percentage. And, of course, he's in the top 15 in rebounding, so a very strong presence in the paint.
And, Steve, you touched on his outstanding field goal percentage. I mean, he hasn't gotten there just simply by having a hot hand on occasion. I mean, it's also a product of how hard he works to find those good open shots.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Patterson. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Paul George.
That was the third straight high percentage look his defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
I agree, Clark, but it doesn't look like they have the will to do that at this moment.
And Beverly kicks to Batum. And the Clippers miss again.
Boy, I'm shocked he didn't make that one. He usually knocks that one down with ease.
Smart passes to Williams. Outside, Walker. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. And the Celtics making a change here. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
Well, I got to say, one thing that stuck out all game is the consistent penetration they've gotten.
And then look at the points in the paint, because they're really winning that battle tonight.
Now here's Jackson. 8 points for him. There's the triple, and the shot is good. Jackson's got 11 points.
Well, it took him a long time to get that three-point range. Maybe this will get him going.
Celtics leading by 14. Tries from 10, and it's rejected. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Gives him the lead pass. Blocked, but they'll get another chance. Goes back up, and he hits the jump shot. Jackson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
There's the pick. The feed to Fournier. Buries it from three-point range. He's got 13. Here's Jackson. Can't get it to go. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Tune in. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Clippers trail by 15, and on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, we've got Reggie Jackson. Paul George is out there with Batum. That's Rajon Rondo. Zubek from down in the low post. It goes.
They've gotten some good second chances here in the second half, and that kind of extra effort will go a long way into cutting into this deficit.
And this is what the schedule looks like for the Boston Celtics. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand.
And keep an eye on that Mavericks score. That's a great matchup there.
That one is no good. Clippers shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Outside, Rondo takes the three, and that one's good.
Boy, he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the defense.
Boston leading by 11. Outside, Walker tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
Can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting three from outside.
He feeds it to Parker. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And the first one at the line is good. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Los Angeles. And Parker drops them both. Clippers trail by 13. Rondo kicks to Jackson. Back to Rondo. Pass to Batum. The dish to Ibaka. Kicks it to Rondo. Clock at 4. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Rondo's got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, there's no fear out of him, guys. I mean, going straight to the hoop against a much bigger defender, he's got a lot of heart.
Fournier. And the rejection by Ibaka. Jackson dishes to Batum. Wide open. Misses off the left iron.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk, but later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring.
Thompson, defended by Ibaka, and it's blocked by Ibaka. And here's Walker outside. They grab their own miss, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Boy, terrific rebounding slam on the putback. He never gives up, always persistently pursuing the pumpkin.
And that's an essential quality for an offensive rebounder, an outstanding offensive rebounder that he is.
Yeah, he's got to go after it, and he does.
Yeah, he qualifies as one of the best in the league.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. The head coach of the Clippers had some words for his team over the break. He told them, no holding back. I want 100% effort out there. If you can't give it, ask for a sub. No time to rest now. Let's get after it. Kevin, he wants everything they've got.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Now, here is George. Outside, Batum. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And it's Walker penetrating. Williams kicks to Walker. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. 18 points for Kendall Walker. Clippers trail by 13. Outside, George looking to end his cold spell. And Boston with the rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team.
Yeah, you know the fans out in Memphis really hoping their team can win that.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in the movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Brandon Williams. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Open shot, Ibaka. Rebound by Parker. Parker's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Boston leading by 16. From deep, Walker. Jackson kicks to Batum. Williams with the block. Outside, Walker takes the lead pass.
Los Angeles having lots of trouble defending against Thompson.
He's got 10 points, and when it comes to rebounding, he's had a nice night there, too.
Yeah, he's really been mixing it up in the middle, getting in there and doing a lot of the dirty work for them.
So he can't get either to fall. Morris passes to Ibaka. Morris dishes to Ibaka. Jackson with it. He's picked up by Walker. Passes it to George.
Tough break for the defense. He took the heat and drew the whistle.
Yep, but when you get there late, that's what happens.
Left side, George. Fires the 3. Ibaka. He dishes it to Morris. Hits it from 3-point range. Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Well, he's got to get everybody on the same page. I mean, that's the reason for this timeout. And if that happens, I think they can improve and start playing better.
You know, it's a coach's job to always try to be 2 or 3 steps ahead of the opponent and to look for that extra edge if you can. I think he feels like he might have seen one.
Good rebound there, but overall, they're getting outworked on the glass.
Steve, I think that's what you'd expect, seeing what the score is.
Jackson kicks to Morris. Ibaka outside. It's George on the wing. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
That's his 2nd three-pointer of the half and his 3rd overall.
Celtics leading by 12. Down low. Here's Thompson. Blocked. Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's Morris. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 4th assist in this one. Walker goes in. The shot's good from Fournier. And the Celtics lead by 12.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
Jackson dishes to Ibaka. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Boston's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Smith the pass to Thompson. And the rejection by Ibaka. Here's George. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand. Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Boy, smooth and graceful. How about the hang time? That's impressive.
Smart's checked in for Fournier. That free throw good from George.
You know, even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line this half.
I think they've done a good job of making the most of their chances at the line, and they've got to keep it up to take the lead.
The offensive rebound, Thompson. Here's Smart, and it's sent back by George. Outside Rondo, Jackson with it, now guarded by Smart, and Ibaka slams it in.
Well, when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to do it and claw their way back in.
And they fed off their defense just as much as their offense in putting this run together.
Dishes to Walker. Stolen by Jackson. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. All going up court. Snatched up. Outside for George. Right side Rondo. And they double up Rondo. There's the pass to Jackson. They shoot again. Morris. Just 5 to shoot. And George, here we go. And finally they hit one. And now just a 5-point Celtic lead.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Celtic shooting a paltry 33% in the 4th. Not a good showing for this offense. Smart off a pick from Thompson. Tatum. Busted. No good that time either. LA has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Here's George. Soft touch off the glass. Now just a 3-point Boston lead.
Man, he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
1:06 left in the 4th. He kicks it to Walker. Tatum, he's covered by Rondo. In full.
That's really the area where they like all of their shots to come from.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. 56 seconds left in the 4th quarter. There's 53 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Back to Jackson. George. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
The points just keep coming for him this quarter. And just at the right time, too, as they try to narrow the deficit.
Inside. Puts up the baby hook.
Huge points.
That's beyond huge, Steve. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately.
LA's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the 4th quarter so far. Shoots. Shot is no good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin. And an intentional foul right there. And the Clippers making a change here. Patterson's checked in. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Kendall Walker.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 for Walker, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there, and that brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
Your game ticket is good for a free event purchase for the next 7 days.
19 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Here's Jackson. Nails it. And now they trail by just 4.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot. That was not a simple rebound. He made it look easy, but he did a good job embodying up his man.
And tack on a few more points to the lead. Why not? I suppose this is an emphatic showing for this club.
And, Steve, they did it in style. A beat down the entire way.
So we see Boston get the win here. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah,